Hey, you guys made it. We're fixing to do the video. Just wanted to say thanks to everybody for the input for the channel. We're trying to do a little bit more content on here to kind of help the new guys out, to where all of us guys that have been in the sport for a long time, we didn't really have the help that we do with technology now these days. But whatever we can do to make cars faster, and not only faster but safer, more controllable on the racetrack, I think that's going to be a main priority of doing these videos, just for some information, just for that little bit of extra help. If you guys ever have any questions, comment down below. Reach out to us on Facebook. If you have any help, tips, if we have any tips, if we have any recommendations, you know, I'll definitely take anything I can get for sure. Yeah, we're gonna go over what we got here today. So this is gonna be the 13 series BSB. This one's gonna be by Weekend Performance. He codes all of his shocks, custom to each customer. Does an amazing job with what he does. Builds a hell of a shock. Happy to have him on our race team. Happy to have his support. Like I said, Weekend Performance, he's out of Iowa. So they send you the load stick that comes with it, with this kick-ass case. Fancy sticker. Instructions. Super easy. They even make it for the longer shocks as well. I know mod Lite guys, you won't use anything this big, but now for the main course, I'm just going to do a little walk around showing you what we got. Just for a little bit of input, I normally have my sheet. I'm going to try to upload a sheet for you guys for what I use. Everybody uses a notepad, pen, writes down all their scale numbers. What I found that's been easier for me to do if I don't have time during the week. So what you'll want to do is, when your car is sitting static, you'll want to check the center to center. Once you get that height number, you'll write it down. You'll also want to check from the cup from the top of the spring to the bottom of the spring, setting static as well. Also write down what spring, as far as what poundage spring that you're running. Say you want to go to a heavier spring, say you want to go to a lighter spring. Once you get that load number, you'll be able to swap that spring out at the racetrack. Therefore, you won't have to take scales to a track, you won't have to guess. You won't have to figure how many rounds you have to put in and out. It'll already be set. That's what this tool's for. Change it at the racetrack if you want to try new things. Change it at the shop if you don't have scales. If all you have is this, saves you money there too. I mean, there's a reason why it's called an Eco Smasher. So for this right front one, so we're at 0. You know, there's no bind anywhere. You can move it freely. We'll zero it out anyways, just to make sure. All right. So we're free there. We're free there. So now we need to go to 16. We're gonna go to 16. See what we're at. A ways to go. All right, we're at 16 inches, center to center. Next, you'll want to check your spring and see what the height is. For the spring itself, that would put you at 7 1/4. Center to center of the shock is 16 inches. Spring is 7 1/4. 16 inches, 7 1/4. So it goes down to the right front load, which puts you at 361 pounds. This is how the car sits on the ground without anybody in it. This is just sitting at the shop before you hit the racetrack. Once you get ready to unload it, take the pressure off. So yeah, pretty nifty little tool. Now, if you want to get a different spring, go higher, go lower on spring. You know your static load number that you need to be at. Change it at the racetrack and you're good to go. If you want to check it in the shop every week, just check your measurements on your shocks, you know, sitting on the ground. Air pressure is set. Just wanted to say thanks to Wehrs for coming out with something that was eco-friendly. They make great products. You know, they contribute a lot to the sport. They're working their way on getting better products for Mod Lites. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, any tips, any speed secrets, be definitely more than willing to listen to any of it, take any advice I can get. If I can make any more videos for you guys, that'll help out weekly in the shop. Any ideas, anything like that, let me know. Other than that, that's going to be the Eco Smasher. Hope you guys liked it. And stay tuned for the next one. We appreciate it, guys.